Hey guys, I'm Aidan.
And I'm DJ.
This is my 04 Cummins. Today we're going to do some heavy duty lighting upgrades.
So the first thing we got to do is remove this brush guard so we can get at the headlights, the front valence, and everything else.
So after removing the brush guard, the next step of the project is to remove the factory headlight with a 10mm wrench and a Phillips head screwdriver.
And a flathead.
And a flathead. Is this one friendly?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Seems like it, for the most part.
Cool.
That one's better.
It's like every miniature horse I've ever met has always just been like, had the
A
worst
dick?
temperament. Yeah. Just a tear.
Wow. Well, we got so my buddy rode her, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You better be tough and strong, keep your belly full. You better be true and decent with the jet.
Hey buddy, what are we doing up here?
We are trying to put these new VMS LED cab lights instead of the factory amber ones. The issue that we're running into is that these ones come wired up with this really nice harness, and the factory ones are all wired together. So we're gonna have to do some automotive tinkering and make this happen. Put that in there and then just go, so upon further inspection, I fucking hate my life. Oh, cars, man. So upon further inspection, we've realized that the little bulb comes out, this little thing clips in somehow, like that. Now you have cab lights. Oh shit, I forgot all my headlights are unplugged. I don't think that will do anything. Yeah, those are all on. Why aren't these on? Did I plug it in wrong? Oh, there we go. Nice! Yeah, dude. They work.
So since we're converting the regular lights to LEDs, you do have a positive and a negative. An LED has a diode, and they only flow electricity one way. So what's going to happen is you have to connect red to whatever color positive is down here, which is white, and black is to black, so that would be ground. So if you have that reversed the other way, the lights won't work. These LEDs are kind of picky. You're going to want to wiggle the wire around a little bit, maybe play with the wires inside here to get them to work, but they work good once you get them going. So like I was talking about with the LEDs up top, the diode can only flow electricity one way. So if I put the LED in this way, it's flowing correctly. If I pull it out and swap it around, you get nothing. So you have to make sure you get the diode correct. Sometimes you can blow the LEDs and they won't work. So when you want to install new headlights, you want to make sure all the measurements are the same so you're not high beaming people or too much of a low beam. So what I use is a set of verniers, and I measure the distance for the threads on the old OEM headlights, and you want to set the new headlights to that so you're in the spec that they were. You might have to adjust them a little bit, but you're going to be in the close range. So as you can see here, we're not even close to what the OEM spec was on the other headlights. So you want to wiggle this guy with a Phillips screwdriver a little bit, and you want to do the same thing to this guy up here. Now moving these will adjust your headlights.
It's blinking like a regular speed.
No, it's freaking out.
No, it's blinking.
No, it's not.
It's f***ing blinking. Is it blinking? Oh, it's not blinking anymore.
So, on these 3rd gen Dodges, the truck puts out low current through the headlights so it can tell you when a bulb blew. Because of this, when we go to an LED which has less resistance than a conventional bulb, we have to install a resistor. As you can see here, the low current is actually causing the LEDs to light up. Okay.
I'm saying, well, if you fucking keep moving it around, I can't get a picture of it. Oh, his tractor's broken. How did he break his tractor?
The tractor was literally tilting all around. So Ryan, what are we doing?
You need to install the resistors, and once you install your resistors, you need to put them somewhere on the body panel that will not get hot. These get very hot, so I put it on the inner frame mount where there's no wires that are going to come near it and or touch anything that's going to hurt anything.
So we just finished installing the cab lights, the new headlights with the new LED marker bulbs and the new headlight bulbs. We're getting ready to start the install on the lower valance with the big rig lights in it, but I believe we're gonna go get some diesel fuel to heat up the garage a little bit. So another update after we get back from that.
So right now we got the two trucks lined up side by side, Ryan's Dodge and Aidan's Dodge. We're using the wall to adjust the height of the headlights where the beam shines. Ryan's truck is considered good. We got it close doing those measurements before with the calipers, but now we're just fine tuning and adjusting. Alright, so for the next part, we're going to take the two halves of this lower valance off, and then we're going to put one entire solid piece lower valance with the semi LEDs installed.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be like that many. Okay, sorry, balling on a budget here.
We got some bolts breaking over here, breaking my hands, smashing my fucking fingers, and I can't get this film, so I don't know no more. That's about it.
Trying to take the old man off my truck. I trying to pull this awesome chip guard that's chrome. Everybody knows chrome don't get you home, so I'm trying to pull that off my truck, but I don't know, it's not going well.
What's this? You wear glasses.
Update, we are currently measuring the air dam to install the big rig style LEDs. We had bolts break under the truck, just it's an 04.5, and we live in New England, so stuff rots out. So bolts broke, we got new bolts. We're getting the new valance kind of mounted up, kind of figure out if it fits and everything. We're gonna install the LEDs, wire them up, we should be good to go. We found the center point of the valance, and from there we were able to then verify that all of these are going to be our markers for where we're going to actually sink the LEDs into the valance.
Hey, do you want to explain how many we have to put in this valance?
We have to, well, I had 11.
Why do we have two that don't work?
And there were 11 places, so it would have worked perfectly. 2 of them didn't work because upon my scientific theory to test and see whether or not they would work, I plugged them into a wall outlet and fried them. So that being said, we have 9, and there will be 9 going across to here, and then when I pony up the funds to go buy 2 more, we'll then mount the other 2 in the corners where they will then live a happy life of not being plugged into a wall outlet. Yeah. Competitive dot drawing.
Here.
2?
Yeah. You can draw a big dot because we're drilling a 3/4 inch hole. We can't
Are we
put
sure it's a 3/4 inch
acetone on
hole?
this. You can't put acetone on this because it'll melt it. No, I think it looks better like that.
Yeah, flush right up against it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bed lights.
So we got to take a break. We got to head to Walmart or Lowe's. We got to get some heat shrink, stuff like that. What we're going to do is we're going to wire everything in parallel, but we're missing a few of those pieces. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
You got a good head, you better use it, boy. You gotta be smart if you wanna get somewhere in this world. 'Cause I'm gonna help you just as best as I can. But there's only so much I can do to turn a boy to a man. 'Cause I'm a man, that's what I am. Yes, I'm a man, that's what I stand. 'Cause I'm a man, that's what I am. Oh, baby, I know that you can understand.
So what we're going to do is we're going to wire these 9 lights in parallel. We're going to connect all the positive, and we're going to go all the way to the end. And then we're going to connect all the negatives, go all the way to the end. We're going to take the negative and just clamp it to the frame. That's going to be our ground. And then we're going to take our positive and run it up through the light switch so that when we turn on the marker lights or cab lights, these lights will turn on. So now, as you can see, all the reds are connected to red. All the black is connected to black. We have 2 wires, one black, one red right here. This one's gonna go to the cab lights or just marker lights. And this one's gonna go right to the battery, so we have a good ground.
That's the important part.
So, that's all we had time for tonight. We're going to come back tomorrow morning, get the before and after, show you guys everything of what we did. So, we'll see you then. Really?
Cheers.
You just... You
Time is coming for walking out the door. 'Cause I'm a man, that's what I am. Yes, I'm a man, that's what I stand. 'Cause I'm a man, that's what I am. Oh, baby, I know that you can understand. 'Cause I'm a man, that's what I am. Yes, I'm a man, that's what I stand. 'Cause I'm a man, that's what I am. Oh, baby, I know that you can understand.
So that's the end of our video. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to. Got the headlights in, cab lights on, put the lights in the valance. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, and we'll keep trying to put out more.